Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am continuing a fall cards process video. I mean, by the time you guys see this, it might be way after the other one that I posted, but I'm actually filming it like a couple of days later, and I left my desk a mess because I knew I wanted to finish up using this collection, which is Fall Fever. I have this one full size, or not even, it's not even like a full size, but I have this one piece left. But I also have this cut apart and this cut apart that I wanted to use and see if I could figure that out. And I have also other scrappies, which I may end up using because I feel like nothing really goes with this red one. And I really don't like the back. I kind of am thinking maybe I should save this for like Christmas because this isn't screaming fall to me, especially with these cut aparts being blue and green. So we'll see. We're gonna make some more scrappy cards. The last three that I made, I will post that video down below, but these are the last three that I made, so you guys could check out that video in the description box. And let's get started on today's video. All right, so I have some card bases here. My card bases measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this time I wrote down some measurements that I need for like my cardstock mat that I like to do, and then the pattern paper layer, so I could refer to that. But yeah, and I don't have like a lot of these guys either, like these scrappies. Let's see. Oh, actually, let me cut up some brown cardstock first. All right, so I'm gonna cut up some brown cardstock. I will have this link down below. It's actually from Amazon, but it's 65-pound weight cardstock, so it's great to use as like a layer. So my cardstock mat is gonna be 4 1/8, and I'll link my guillotine cutter too. So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Oh, I should have done that the other way because I should have gotten 2 cards out of this. Sorry, I should cut this at 5 3/8, and that'll just be for the next card. So 5 3/8 and then 4 1/8, so I could get a couple of these. If you cut this the right way, you'd be able to get 4 from one sheet of 8 1/2 by 11 paper, but I cut it wrong, so instead we'll have this kind of strip left over if I need to mat anything, and then this one as well, and then I have other scrappies laying here on the side. So let me actually put the card mat to the side. We'll use one of these for now, and I don't know, maybe we could use this, and maybe, you know what? I do want to use it, and that's not terrible. And I could use a couple of these strips. This one I can't really use because it's got a hole in it. And this one, oh, this height works. We could do a wood grain on each side because these look like the same size. And then I don't know what to do with that, but okay. So I'm gonna cut this down to be a height of 4 inches, I think. Should we do it? Yeah, we have to do it that way because these strips are small. So I'm gonna cut that down to 4 inches. All right, so I have this, and I wasn't going for like the full length of this or anything. It's just kind of how that worked out. But, oh, I'm gonna cut these down to 4 inches also. All right, so I do want some brown kind of in between though, showing. I mean, that looks good like that, but I don't like it with both. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of this off. I will move that over a teeny bit and then cut that off. just so I could have a little bit of a border. I mean, really, I could just cut it off from both sides and have a bigger kind of cut apart. Let me erase that. Let me just measure these. How about that? If I measure this, my 2 strips, they measure 1 3/4, a little less than 1 3/4. So how about I cut a little teeny bit more than 1 3/4 off of this. All right, so I end up with a scrap like this. Just cut that off. Now let's see if this works. So I have that right amount there and here, and that is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with one of these pieces that are gonna go on the edge. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. It's just, they take longer for me, obviously, and I don't have as much time, but at the same time, I want to do them because I like using up my scraps. Oh, let me try to stick that down a little better. So I like using up my scraps, and I do not let myself write off a collection that I used it until I use up the scraps too. So it's motivating in that way also. It's just time for me. But yeah, once I'm done with this video today, I'll be able to finally write off that I used that 6x6 paper pad, the Fall Fever. And yeah, I used most of it. Some people would have wrote that off already with just a little, a little bit left, but I wanted to make sure I use everything up as best as possible before I write it off on my list that I used it up. So that's just how I do things. All right, and now I can stick this down. And I don't know, do you guys keep a list of all the collections you use throughout the year, or no? I don't know. I like to keep a list because I like to know how many collections I'm using every year. And last year, I think, was it last year or maybe the year before? I used up so much more. Like this year, I'm feeling like I barely used anything. And I don't know. But I like to keep a list. All right, so is this the right way or is this the way? I think I'm gonna go with this way. I'm looking at the little acorns. So this is the way that it's supposed to go. And then this is that scrap we have left over. We have this one and we have this scrap also. So I could try and see if I could use one of these. Oh, maybe we should use the green here. No, but see, that like kind of looks like Christmas now. Maybe with the blue. I don't know, I feel like I'm trying so hard to layer with this red one that it's really just not working. I'm gonna see if I could, wait. Maybe we could use this orange. I'm not sure I like that either. I'm gonna try and see if I could do something with this. So I'm gonna cut off that little circle piece. Actually, let me bring in my other trimmer just because it's hard to cut small things on the guillotine paper cutter. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I'll just layer that here. Nope, not liking this. Maybe we'll just put this one on the inside of the card. That's fine too. So I am going to, I have another scrap here. I'm going to put this onto the scrap. Scrap of brown cardstock. Oops. And we're gonna cut that out. And bring back my paper trimmer. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit too big of a... There we go. It's a little shorter. So this could just go right there. I don't know why I overthink things sometimes. And yeah, but okay, so this could go onto this card base here. And there we go. I might want to add some kind of sticker in here. So before or actually maybe even like a pumpkin. I have these little like chipboard pieces from Target Dollar Spot. Maybe we could add a leaf. I kind of like the leaf just because the background has leaves. But I also like the mushrooms. Oh wait, I wanted that blue one. Haha. Look how cute. Actually, maybe I want him over here and make that off to the side, or over here. That's not so bad. I kind of like how this is off to the side with the mushroom. Or we could put him up here. I don't know, I kind of felt like those kind of go together. But maybe something else works better. I don't know, I really like the pumpkin though. The pumpkin is so cute. I like the orange pumpkin. It kind of just looks like more fall-like to me, so maybe we'll go with that. Like the blue is nice and all, but maybe I shouldn't have too much blue because I like that. I'm also just gonna heat up my glue gun. I should have turned that on, but I didn't until now. So while that's heating up, let me see if there's any other stickers that maybe I also like better, or that I want to add maybe behind the sentiment. Let's see. So it says so blessed. I don't know, I'm trying to see if there's like another word I could add somewhere to the top. And I kind of like this happy fall, y'all. Let me see. If I was to maybe add this up here, or just here. I am going to mat this onto this cardstock and leave some of that brown border and cut that out. Yep, I think I like it there. And then we'll put jemmies around it. I think I like that, like a little bit off from that blue. And it adds some of that orange. I feel like it ties in some of that orange together. I'm just gonna make that a little shorter. And now I'm kind of wondering if there is a way I could kind of figure this out to have both. Maybe just something like that, like something little. Then this could still go here. And we could still have a pumpkin. Oh, I like it. That looks so cute. I think I will do that. We just gotta make sure to place it in the correct spot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick this down. Okay, and so what we did was something a little like this. Yeah, so I'll put him right here. And then this other piece, I'm gonna do little strips on the side there. So I'm just gonna cut some off. Just a couple of little strips to match the height of that paper. And I'm gonna use my wet glue because that is obviously skinnier than my ATG tape. So I'm just gonna layer them together. And then I'm gonna cut some off. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my ATG on here. Oh, so cute. Okay, and I could have put some down here also, but I didn't. It's okay. So then my little pumpkin's gonna go here, just still waiting for my hot glue to heat up a little. And then I'm gonna put this guy up here. It does need some, I mean, I could probably just stick this down like that. Actually, you know what? Maybe we could do foam tape for that. Let me see. I have some like black foam tape right here, just a roll. I haven't been to like a scrapbook expo in a really long time, since even before COVID, but somehow I still have this in my stash. I don't know how, but I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of that off and stick that on the back here. And I think I might want to add some hot glue to this. Let's see if it's heated up. Oh, it is. Okay. So I got my hot glue. All right. Oh, I should have stuck this down to my white mat first, because now it's going to be a little harder to stick down with the additional layers, but I guess we're just gonna continue. It's okay, it'll be fine. It'll work out just fine. And I'm gonna put this little pumpkin here. How cute is that? See, we used up some more scraps and made another really cute card. I hope you guys think it's cute too. I think it's cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my ATG to the back of this card, and I'm gonna add it to my card base. That turned out really cute. All right, so just sticking that down, and then I'm gonna go through some of my jemmies here. That's a really big one. I think I like the dark orange. There's a light orange in here also, but I think I'm gonna go for the dark orange kind of colors. That's green. This one's a little smaller. We want even smaller than that though. Hold on. Oh, here's one. I should like sit down and separate these. It's hard to find the ones you need sometimes. All right, so I'm thinking that's a little big. All right, I think that looks cute. So let me just put these back. Okay, so I'm gonna stick these down with some hot glue. Oh, my light just turned off. I don't know why it's been doing that lately, but it has been. Did it in the last video too. I don't know what is happening. Okay, so there is the first card for this video. How cute. I really like how that turned out. It looks adorable, and I am thinking this guy could go in here. Yeah, we could just throw that in there. Does he fit? It's a little off, but let's see if I could. Oh my goodness, the light. Let's see if I could add some kind of foliage. Yeah, I think we can add a pumpkin. Or, yeah, I think I like the pumpkin. To the end. Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some ATG on here. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and stick him down. Oops, have some overhang. There we go. And that's good. So there is a card right here. And I'm just going to stamp onto the back my little handmade logo stamp. And I'm going to have this link down below for you guys. Sometimes you guys see it just like individual pieces. And that when I do that, oh my gosh, my light. When I do that, I stamp it onto a white cardstock and then I die cut it with like a circle die that I have that has like that little stitching effect. But there is card number 1. So it doesn't look like I'll be able to make a lot more because all I have is this left. So maybe one more card because I do want to use up this cut apart that says just cozy vibes. But I think for this one, I don't know if I could use this. Oh, maybe. Oh, guys. Okay. I think I got a plan. So this actually goes this way, but I'm gonna cut this down to be 4 inches in height. So all right, 4 inches in height, and I'm gonna cut, and I kind of want them to be the same length. Where's my pencil? There we go. So I'm gonna cut this down right there, and 4 inches in height. All right, so this is the scrap we have left for that, but this guy, which way does this go? I think this way. I could do something with him here on the opposite sides. And maybe we could just put something down the middle there. I have this other strip. I guess we could do that. Also, maybe some gold we could add in there. So I cut this one down to 4 inches in height also. Maybe some strips of gold. Let's see. I should have some gold scraps. All right, so I have my golden scraps here. So I'm just gonna take a strip like that, and I am going to cut him down to 4 inches in height, because that's what we need. And then I think a quarter, maybe a little bit more than a quarter. Kind of want to just get this down the middle. Oh, that looks pretty good. If only that is the right, nope, that's too big. Let's see. So if I was to put this guy here, I think they're too thick. And then this guy, and then another one of these guys. Oh my God, it works. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think stick that down, because then this guy could go right here, but I think I'm still gonna add some kind of layer to that because it needs a little bit more. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick these down. And I know I don't want to use the red because that cut apart is green and I don't want it to look like Christmas. All right, there's my first piece. I'm gonna use wet glue for this guy. And I'm just leaving a little bit of a brown space in between each kind of piece that I'm adding on. I hope these kinds of videos inspire you guys to use your scraps and give you guys some ideas as I'm just kind of like figuring it out as I do it, walking you through the process and everything. Yay, this works! Look how perfect that turned out. Okay, but yeah, I hope you guys like these videos. I hope they are helpful to you, seeing like the whole process of me trying to use up scraps and ideas I come up with as I'm making them, even just like pulling in some gold. Like I have those scraps too. So I don't know, I hope, like sometimes we just don't think of these things when we're crafting. And then we watch other people's videos and we're like, oh, why didn't I think of that? And then it could get added to like your little toolbox of like tricks, I guess, in a way, is how I like to think of it. So I'm going to go ahead and take another card base. I'm going to add this to my card base right here. And then we'll work on adding the cut apart. But like I said, I think I might want another mat or like something else underneath it to make the cut apart stand out a little bit more. So which way does this go? This way or this way? I think this way. So I'm gonna stick this down. All right, so I want to use this cut apart. That might look fine on its own, just like that with some decorations, but let's see if I could pull in, because I don't have any more scraps except for this right here from this collection. So let me see if I could pull in from this right here. And I have these like strips. I'm kind of thinking one of these plaid strips. So I have a bunch of these. Let me see if there's a different one. I like the orange. Oh, maybe this one. Okay, that one's a little too thick, but I think that's gonna look nice once I add a matte layer. So I'm just gonna cut this down to, I don't know, this measures 2 inches. Let's cut it down to a little bit more than 1.5. Oh, actually, I'm gonna cut more here so that the space is even from that green. These little details sometimes. All right, so the space is more even. I guess we're not getting even, but actually I'm gonna cut off a little bit more on the other side now. Okay, and I'm gonna add this to a cardstock mat. And I think that is gonna look good. Oh wait, I have this side too I could use. Which side do I like better? Oh. Well, that's a hard one. Let's cut it out before I glue it. Where'd my paper clip go? Oh, I don't think I took it off, but all right, which side do we like better? And I hope you guys like the same side that I'm gonna like, because yeah. If I do this, I could add jemmies on both sides. I think that would look nice. And let's see the other side. And I'm going with this side. So I hope that's the same side that you guys like also. I'm gonna cut this down a little bit more because I don't know if you guys could see after I cut it on the other side, it kind of has a little frayedness. So I am gonna cut off a little piece on each side, just a little strip, so that those look cleaner. I literally just cut off like a little strip on each side, but that also means now I gotta cut off a little bit on this. But now I could actually stick this down and then cut it completely to size. Let me know, is that the side that you guys preferred, or did you guys prefer the white plaid side, the white orange plaid, or the more colorful with the green? Because I'm liking it with the green. All right, so I stuck that down. I'm just gonna cut off the extra. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and stick this guy down. I do want him like in the middle with enough space on both sides. And then this guy, which might look nice with some foam dimension, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna add some tape to the center of this. And I'm trying to leave enough space on both sides of this so that it's even. I think that looks nice. And then I want the same size jemmy on each side, which when I did put this on, I was kind of thinking some of these larger ones, but they might be too big on each side. These are a little bulky. Like, I want something a little bit smaller than that. How about these glittery ones? I could add those, and the adhesive just came off, so we need to hot glue it. Kind of get that to be in the middle. And the adhesive came off of the other one too. Does that look cute, guys? I hope it does. I think it looks cute. All right, so that is card number 2. And I'm gonna see if there's anything I could add in to the inside of this card, because all my other cards have something on the inside, so that would be good. I'm thinking this guy right here, and I'm gonna cut him off, and on the other side I'll make this one shorter, and I'm thinking a little flag. So I could do 2 little flags actually, so I just lined them up so that I cut the flag once. All right, and put this in here. Something like that. I like it. All right, so I'm gonna stick these down, and we have just used all of my fall fever scraps, guys. So I'm leaving a little bit of an edge here, like a white of that white border. And this one I'm gonna take in, like bring it in a little, so I don't want it lined up with that other one. I want it a little brought in. That looks cute, and maybe we could add in a sticker there too. So let me see what kind of stickers I have. Oh, I like this one that says Autumn is Calling. I mean, we just covered up some of that sunflower paper, but I think it looks cute. So this is the outside and the inside, and I think that looks nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my stamp to the back of this card also. And there is card number 2. So today we did 2 landscape cards. They are like paper pieced kind of together, but I think they turned out really cute. I hope you guys enjoyed how they look also. I like how they turned out. And yeah, that is everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it inspires you to use up your scraps. I will have these cards listed in my Etsy shop, so I'll have the link down below where you guys could check out all the cards I have available. The other ones are going to be in there also if they haven't already sold. Actually, I think I might make it one whole set. I think that seems like a good idea. A set of 5. So I will just combine it with the other 3 cards, but if you guys want to see the other process video for these also, just check out the description box down below. And that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy to write off this Fall Fever paper collection. I'll have it available and linked down below for you guys as well, and everything else that I used in this video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.